I have a $10 million net worth, and what I can promise you is that I didn't manifest this life. I worked my ass off for it. And I think that's what people are getting a little bit conflated right now. They want the dream house, they want the dream vacations, they want to have all of the money, they want to have the passive income. Can you have those things without doing a ton of work for it? Yeah, but you have to give it more time. The way investing works is you either put in more money, you give it more effort today, more active energy, or you give it more time to grow if you want it to be fully passive. Like when I was in my shitty corporate job making $50,000 a year, I knew I cannot do this forever. So what do I need to do to have a different reality? And if I kept looking for an excuse, I promise you, I would have always found an excuse. I would have found out why this won't work, why this is too hard. But instead, I looked at what I wanted and said, I'm going after it anyway, even when I'm tired, even when it gets hard. At one point, I was working 3 jobs. I was literally 8 months pregnant, taking an exam so that I could increase my skill set and start making more money. When I bought my first property, could I have bought a really nice house that I just wanted to live in that was like, oh, this is my cute family home? Sure. But instead, what I did was buy the ugly fucking condo with the triangle balcony, the one that everybody told me I would never live here. But I bought it and I forced appreciation and I turned $15,000 that I saved after working my ass off, working those 3 jobs, saved it and then bought this property. I turned that $15,000 into $150,000 I could have spent. That I could have went and bought a really nice car, but I instead rolled that into another ugly property. Then I made $500,000, but I wanted more money. I knew I wanted more money now. So again, instead of finding an excuse, instead of saying, oh, this is too hard, this is too much, I said, how can I? I was working like 16 hours a day. When I wrote my book, I wrote that in 5 weeks because I was 7 months pregnant. And I'm like, holy shit, when the baby comes, there's no way I'm gonna have the time or mental capacity to write this book. So I gotta get it done now. 55,000 words in 5 weeks. Like my publisher said, it usually takes people 6 months to a year to write that. I built this 7-figure business while raising 2 kids. Was it always easy? No, it wasn't easy. A lot of it was really fucking hard. I was working 16-hour days. I would work. I would get up in the morning. I would take care of my kids. When they went down for a nap, I would work. And then they'd get up and then I would go back and take care of them. And then I would work again when they went to sleep. I'd work until like midnight. I could have stopped. I could have said, this is too much. This is too hard for me. But no, the vision of what I had for my life, my values of freedom, family, and travel, those meant more to me. And I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy my life along the way, that I didn't still travel, that I didn't still have fun, because I did. However, I got up and did the things that I needed to do even when I didn't feel like doing it. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has them, but do you want to know what everybody doesn't have? The life of their dreams, because they're following the average advice and then they're mad when they're getting the average life. 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. So if you keep saying that you want financial freedom and you want it now, you're not willing to wait for the stock market to grow, but you're not moving like somebody who actually means it, don't be surprised when you don't get it.